Oh my God, we have jewelry here. Look at this 1960 Corvette. Yeah, I like this color. This thing is so detailed. It is so slick and shiny everywhere, but you'll see that throughout the video. It comes with three little picture albums here of the restoration. And look at the stack of receipts. It's actually heavy. This is all receipts for this car. It's a two-top 270 horsepower dual quad motor, 4-speed with a 370 posi gear. Car is amazing. Only a few hundred miles on it since the full restoration. Go to volocars.com. That's where you'll find a price tag on this one, along with 200 other classic cars that are all for sale, and each one has a monthly payment as well. That's volocars.com. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, I have a picture of this, just a shell of a car, windshield trim, everything removed, all professionally redone. It's amazing. It might be better than it was new. They said these weren't that great when they were new. This one's great. So the hood fits all the way around, square and flush. All this is excellent, no damage, all beautiful, all straight. All really nice looking, all lines up. This door fits, again, probably better than it did when it was new. Shuts beautifully. This lid opens up so you can get the top out. All of this is excellent, no damage, all beautiful. Oh, some fingerprints. All excellent. The fiberglass, the body, excellent. Now let's talk about this color. Horizon blue. They only made about 755 of these, I think the number was, total. That's how many were made. How many exist? Stunning color combination. And how many were blue with blue? And not all of them had the white cove. So the paint is gorgeous. Again, professionally repainted. If you look really hard, you'd find there's a little divot you see if you catch the light in the right angle, a little tiny dimple, but boy, you got to be fussy to find something wrong with this paint. It is absolutely gorgeous. It was ceramic coated. It's slick to the touch. I was looking at it earlier. I touched it. I thought I had oil. I literally looked. I thought I had oil on my fingers because it was so slick. And I'm dry. It was just the paint is that slick on this car. All of the chrome, show quality. This is like a mirror. Everything. T3 correct headlights. All the stainless trim is straightened and polished and buffed. It's all sparkling. Earlier, that's why I said it's like jewelry, this car, because everything, all the bits and pieces are fantastic. All beautiful, all polished. Door handles, weather strips. The rims, they're painted blue to match. The hubcaps are polished. Again, they sparkle like jewelry. It has the spinner hubcaps. Reproduction Firestone white wall tires. All of this. Bumpers, excellent. Exhaust comes right through the bumper like it's supposed to. That's sparkling. Correct antenna. It is a white convertible top, and we're going to talk more about the interior in a minute. But if you know Corvettes, you've heard of Knoch Interiors. It's one of the top companies you can buy interiors from. Knoch himself installed the interior and the top in this car. We have pictures of him installing it. Can't get any better than that. So it's a white convertible top, completely restored. And of course you have the hardtop, which we'll show in a minute. Let's open it up, take a tour of the inside. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell icon, you'll be notified when these videos are posted. We're going to show you one of the best trunks I've seen on a C1 Corvette. Look underneath here how slick it's painted. The latches, the nuts and bolts and weather strip is pristine. The inside of the trunk is beautiful. Look how clean and shiny the fiberglass is. Has the panel, has the right mat. Underneath the mat, you can kind of peek in here and see it's a tire that matches the others. Look how nice it's painted underneath here. And then all these little extras, nice soft cover, assembly guides, That's another canister oil filter, miscellaneous parts in here that'll all go with it. This also has the jack assembly, which I never see in one of these. So a really, really nice trunk compartment. You can also visit our website to see a couple hundred cars, videos, descriptions, financing, prices. It's all there at volocars.com. The jambs are painted, all the weather strips are replaced. Now we ran this through the shop. We did put new window regulators so it rolls up and down easy. I see the lock knobs are missing on both door panels, so I'll check with the shop and see why, but those will be installed. But that's all new. The door panels, this whole interior is an Knoch interior installed by Knoch. Underneath the carpet is sound deadener. And this, again, is like jewelry inside this car. He had this mat made for this, and you can see underneath, and there's pictures of this whole thing apart being redone. Look how nice the dash pad is and how nice it fits. All this stuff was repainted, real slick like the car. All the gauges are restored. It has the high red line tack for the 270 horse engine. All of this is restored beautifully. Wonder bar radio, all the trim, all the knobs. That pile of receipts, I didn't read every one of them, but just going through it, he replaced everything. You know, heater cable, the list just went on and on and on. All of this stuff, excellent. There's like another shop manual here. Kick panels, everything's new. Matching floor mats, match the carpet. The right reverse lockout shifter, this is all new. And I didn't even tell you one of the best parts. This is leather. They didn't offer leather interior. This is the correct pattern, the correct seats. But instead of vinyl, they did it in leather. The seats are completely rebuilt, all new cushion. They're nice and firm. Has blue seat belts. Frost blue interior, it's called. Steering wheels replaced. So inside this car, excellent. Really, really nice. And again, Knoch himself did it. So the engine was rebuilt actually 300 miles ago. It's professionally rebuilt. It is a correct engine. The casting codes are proper for this car. It's 270 horsepower. They had I think it was 230 horse with one 4-barrel and a 245 horse with two 4-barrels. This is the 270 horse dual 4-barrel. So two big 4-barrel carburetors, 8 barrels for those of you that don't know how to add. That's a lot of fuel. When you open that thing up, this thing's going to rock and roll. The finned valve covers are part of the high horsepower package. The right manifolds, all the ignition shielding, upper and lower. Correct air cleaner, hoses and clamps. Has a new aluminum radiator. Motor runs strong. So that's an aluminum intake, has a glass bowl filter. The generator's rebuilt. Tach is driven by a cable. Just a lot of new parts went into this car. I couldn't even begin to read all those receipts, but from what I was seeing, it was just one part after another. Now we're going to come over here and see this top. I never heard of them, but there's a company called Glassworks. That's all they do is restore hardtops. It's $6,300. I was just on their website. So a company that's all they do is restore the tops, restored this one. Painted to match, all the trim, the stainless, the rubber, the glass, the moldings, the headliner, the latches, all of it is pristine. This is the nicest hardtop I think I've ever seen on any of the old Corvettes we get. And I did open the lid here. You can see inside the soft top. It takes two people to lift it up. There's pictures on our website. But Knoch installed this nice bright white top. You know, new pads, new rubber. Everything in here is real nice. Michael's going to show you what she's got.
everybody? Absolutely beautiful day here. Top is down, time to go for a cruise. Like, cars like this just make me happy. Just meticulous restoration on the 60 Vette. Of course, it's a convertible. Nice and rare 283 with dual quads under the hood, rated at 270 horsepower. I can't wait to get into this one. 4-speed manual. Of course, you got the exterior and the interior are virtually the same color. The seats are real leather. See, 370 posi rear end. Some serious money was put into restoring this car. We got it. There's a whole bunch of documentation and pictures, but somebody literally put $6,300 into restoring the hardtop for it alone. So yeah, let's see what she's got. Let's open them all up. And just like that, up to speed, absolutely no problem. Smooth rubber there. Very nice acceleration. It's a tremendous vehicle. These are getting harder to find, especially with the correct engine and transmission in there, which we both verified using the numbers on this car here. So this one did go through our service department. I think the clock and the radio were the only two things that weren't working on it. It's totally dialed in, just ready to cruise. And you are absolutely going to turn heads everywhere you go on this one. It's too beautiful. Absolutely tremendous vehicle. You can come down and test drive it yourself if you'd like to. Contact our sales department. Joey or Eric will be more than happy to help you out. But as I see it, it's an absolutely tremendous vehicle, and you're really going to love it. Check out all the pictures, details, and description on volocars.com.
So underneath this car is also very clean. It has the raw fiberglass floors, like a yellow fiberglass. That's the way it's supposed to be. A lot of people over the years spray paint them black, and you know why? Because damage happens, they get ruined, they get stained, they get cracked or repaired. They fix it and they spray paint over it. Well, this is the original raw yellow fiberglass floors in excellent shape. All the chassis and suspensions all been gone through, inspected, rebuilt as needed. The brakes have all been gone through. Has the emergency brake is hooked up. In back, it has the factory sway bar. It also has these straps that hang down, and that's when you go over a bump, it keeps the rear end from dropping any lower than it needs to be. The straps are there for that reason. Completely solid frame. Nice sounding dual exhaust going out through the bumper, like I said earlier. It looks to me like stainless steel pipes, has a yellowish tinge to it. Now when you look up at the motor, it's 300 miles. It's like brand new. The proper starter, flywheel cover, the canister type oil filter. The transmission is a correct dated T10 4-speed, correct for this car. And the rear end, I found the codes on it. It is a 370 posi dated for this car. So it's all correct, motor, trans, rear. With that 270 horsepower and the 4-speed and that 370 posi, this should be a fun little car to drive. But as far as I'm concerned, it's beautiful. If you never drove it, I could just stare at this car, park it in your living room. But get out and drive it. Go to volocars.com. Salesman can help answer the rest of your questions. By the way, a twin to this car. I actually thought it was this car. Sold at Bear Jackson, Las Vegas, 2022 for $185,000. Optioned out, colored just like this car. We're not asking anywhere near that. And the gentleman I did buy it from, he's a fellow that restored it, and he's owned it for quite some time. So now go to volocars.com. Salesman can help answer your questions, including how to get this delivered to your door, how to get it financed if you need it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.